Page 32. Listen. The future of movies. Exercise 2. Listen to a panel of experts giving their predictions about the future of the film industry. Check the predictions below that you hear discussed.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Thoughts on the Future. Tonight's topic is the future of cinema. Our guests for the roundtable discussion are film director Igor Bocharov, film critic Valerie Mitchell, and noted professor of film history Frank Weinstein. I'm Sarah Lee. Welcome to the show.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you.
Lately, I've heard the term digital revolution a lot. What does digital revolution mean exactly? Frank?
Well, basically, it refers to digital technology that is being developed and which I believe will radically alter the way movies are made and distributed. In fact, the process is already well underway.
I see. Could anybody give us an example? Yes, Igor?
Take the camera, for example. It used to be big, cumbersome, and very complicated. As technology advanced, it became lighter and easier to operate. The new digital cameras are tiny and relatively easy to use. The technical side of filmmaking has become a lot less challenging.
So you might say that technology has advanced so much that even technophobes like me will be able to use it, right?
Right. And this means that practically anybody who can buy a digital camera can make a movie. Getting the right equipment will no longer be an obstacle for the new talents out there.
Exactly. It will no longer stand in the way of the creative process.
Yes, but what about cost? These new digital cameras might be easy to use, but aren't they still expensive?
Well, yes, they are not cheap, but they are far more affordable than professional cameras of the past. As I see it, if the cost of cameras keeps on dropping, almost everybody will be able to afford one.
So you're saying you believe that filmmaking is going to be a lot less expensive than it used to be. And how is that going to influence the industry?
Well, for one thing, I think that it will remove the economic limitations on cinema. Right now, you need a lot of money, as well as talent, to make a good film. As I see it, in the future, talent alone will be enough.
So, as movie production becomes cheaper, a whole lot more movies are going to be produced. Don't you think that will saturate the market?
Not at all. The fact that most people can afford to buy a pen doesn't make them world-class writers, does it? The same fact goes for filmmaking. Even when everybody is able to afford a camera, not everybody will be producing award-winning movies.
I agree completely. There will always be an audience for quality films. Talent will prevail.
Okay, so let me make sure I understand. You're saying you believe filmmaking will become cheaper and easier to use. This will make it possible for many more talented filmmakers to express themselves, so more quality films will be produced. Am I getting this right?
Precisely.
Okay, going back to our topic. Are there any other important changes that the digital revolution is going to bring about in the movie industry?
Yes, definitely. In my opinion, one of the most important changes is that it will free cinema from political censorship. You probably know that there are still several countries where movies have to pass an ideological screening before they can be distributed.
Yes, I am aware of that. But how will digital technology help with this situation?
The magic words are the Internet.
I think I'm going to need more help here. Can you explain further?
Well, let me try again. The new cameras record images on disks or computers, right? So, a movie will be a computer file, and it will be very easy to upload it to the Internet, where anybody can watch it. And if you ask me, there's no way governments will be able to control that.
That's right. Frank has a point there. The digital era will bring more freedom of expression and perhaps even end censorship. And I must say, I think that's wonderful.
Well, I'm definitely against political censorship, but you have to admit that not having any kind of censorship could let anybody, including children, watch anything, and that could get out of control. Just think of all the violent images that are already on the Internet.
Maybe so, but if governments censor what can or can't be published, where does this leave the freedom of speech? It's a very thorny issue, right? But I guess we'll have to leave that for our next session. Let's take a short commercial break now.